Alright, hello everybody. Well, back out again. As you can see by the title on the picture, I'm meeting up with Damian, the Fellwanderer. So, Roney come here last night, so he done a solo camp at Damian's camp, and then Damian's turned up about an hour or two earlier. I've just finished work this morning, so up, washed, dressed, and out into the woods and go and meet the lads. I've got a massive heavy pack on my back. I've got about 33 kilos on. Wait to see the size of the joint of meat and all that I've got in here. Like, I've got all sorts, full English breakfasts, bloody dinners. Well, we're going to have pulled pork. So, and anyway, I'm not too far away from the camp now, so it's going to be fun this. But unfortunately, his camp's being compromised. Somebody's been and pinched one of his tops up his shelter. There's the boys there now, I can see them. So listen to this much. Woo! There they are, look. They've even half the herders. There they are. I didn't even hear that whoop, did they? Roney's set up. There's a mere man, he's still there. Hello, Damian, son. Eh?
I've got some.
Hello, mate.
See you again. I've got some roadkill for later if you want.
Oh, we aye. Oh, hey, we're going to be feasting.
There's a few flies on it, mate.
Oh, they'll burn off them, man, won't they?
Yeah, it's fresh, mate.
Oh, we've got a bit of roadkill, look.
There's still half a bread. Well, one of the sides is fine.
Aye.
There's not much rigor, so I think it hasn't been dead long.
Aye.
If it'd been lying on the road for any length of time, a fox would have took it, so it's fresh.
Yeah.
So I think that's.
We aye. Once we're cremated with a fire, mate, that'll kill any bacteria on it, won't it?
Definitely.
We aye.
Yeah.
Well.
That's the food sorted for the night anyway.
Happy days, mate. You want to see what I've got in here?
Drummond Hill, is that a 100 litre pack, is it?
No, it's not, mate. I've got 33 kilos in this, mate. Joints of meat and everything. There's me camping buddy, Roney. Roney was here last night, like, so.
I actually thought it was you at first.
Did you?
Because I know you said you were with somebody. I kind of assumed it was Roney, but I wasn't sure. But when I seen him sitting there, I thought it was you.
I must have put on some weight then.
I've already said, like, when I got up again, so I says, it's not Jimmy, you're too good looking.
Yeah, you're not. Anyway, right, so there you go. Damian.
Have you noticed
and Roney?
Somebody's nicked me top?
And I said on the phone, little buggers there. Well, that's within the last 3-4 weeks that we were here. That's the last time we were here, about 3-4 weeks ago, wasn't it?
At least.
Aye.
You know, they took the bottom part, which was the basher, which is probably the better
Aye.
top. At least I've still got a shelter, that's the main thing.
Aye, that's it,
and a bit more air circulation, which can only be a good thing.
Well, that's it. We've got to think of the positive, not the negative.
I was thinking it might have been made as a fire exit for you, so you could run.
Actually, it means I can lie there and I can see.
Have a view.
If there's any yetis coming towards us.
Aye, I know.
Well, there was somebody talking in the night last night. It wasn't the potato people.
Right then, and anyway, I'm going to get this big massive heavy pack off my back and find a spot to get set up, and I'm sure I'll be bringing you back.
Because you know
it makes sense. I'm sure a lot of that's going to happen in a lot of right, see you in a bit. Right, so as you can see, Roney's been helping us there and cutting down the wood and that, get ready for me set up. So Bergen, I've put a different pouch on. It's a 511 pouch. Me other pouch zip knackered because I stuffed too much stuff into it and it busted like. So inside here, all I've got in here is my tarp, and I've put it into a snake skin to see if that works any easier. And then at the bottom here, all I've got in this old army stuff sack is my hammock and my little mat. So it just keeps everything outside of the Bergen, easy to grab a hold of. Alright, and then in this pouch here, all I keep is me magic carpet, me guide ropes and me pegs and that in there. So everything gets kept on the outside of your Bergen, so you're not going in if it's pouring down with rain and getting everything else soaking wet like. So what I'm going to do is obviously the tarp's all set up inside of here, and just as an idiot's guide for myself, all I've done is I've put a bit of luminous string on the end, so I know which end has got the clip on to go straight around the tree. So it's just a case of pulling it out like. And finding it. Okay. So now wait, let's get settled there. Right, hi everybody. Right, we're all set up. Me, Damian and Roney have been sitting talking for a couple of hours, like having a couple of cans. So now it's time to get the tools out. Damian's over the back end there getting some wood, and I'm going to go over and get some of the dead stand and stuff, bring it out, get it chopped up, and because we need to start getting some stuff sorted. Because Roney's sitting there getting all the food prepped. With I've went and brought some nice bits of food, like
Half a pig.
I brought half a pig. So where's he put it?
Wherever you. This is our mic here, mate.
Oh, is that your pan? Oh, it's the same pan as mine, isn't it?
I brought mine because we need two.
Oh, right. Right, well, and anyway, Damian's doing all the graft. He's just brought a tree over.
Just a tree.
Aye, it will do, innit? But yeah, when I get this pan out of here, and I've got this nice big, the size of that one. So we're going to have some pulled pork tonight with some salad and bits and pieces.
We'll not be pulling any pork, we'll be riding it home the size of that thing.
But anyway, time to get some graft done. Alright, so I'm going to get a big pile of wood, and then I might do some video of chopping it up, I might not. It all depends. Alright, so we'll catch us in a bit.
That's good size lugs, that like that's perfect.
It's the right size, isn't it?
Yeah. You cut our supervise.
You sound like Roney. I think I need a new blade on this thing.
You should have brought that chainsaw. We did the review on yesterday.
Oh, it's meant that way, wasn't it?
Like. I would honestly recommend getting one of them because for the price, I think it was a steal, $55.
$55?
We love you long time.
Yeah, man.
You put the chain on the right ears, well, didn't you?
I did, aye.
I made that mistake loads of times.
I have. I actually did. Yeah. I think this blade's come to the end of its life, like.
You can tell it's got
struggling.
You're putting more effort into it that you should do, really.
Yeah. So now I've got two, what I'll do is put them on the ground, and that makes life a lot easier. Yeah. See, you know, I've got these Revolutionary Race trousers with me My knee pads in that come in handy, you see.
Get out and do it a while camping. You know it makes sense, you. No, it makes sense.
Right, it's a couple of hours have passed again. We've just been yabbering about all sorts of supernatural things and spookiness going on in the woods and things. We'll talk about it a bit later on when we're sat around the fire having a few sherbets like. But it's time to get the fire on because it's going to take a couple of hours for the scran that we've brought to cook. So I'm not going to be bucking around because I've got no silver birch bark or anything, so it's just a case of a couple of these opened up. Oh, well, you're not ready, like, well, you're not.
Oh no, just continue.
All right, so I'm just going to open them up. Damian's nice little fire pit.
This used to be a family grave of potato peat one time, but it was excavated by Damian and all the little potato skins have run away.
They did gone up these, didn't they?
Eventually. I'll let it try and catch the top. Yeah, good.
All right. And then I've just been snapping loads of dead bits of branches off the trees because they're nice and dry, these, like, and just let that catch a little bit and then just lean them over. What you've got to remember when you're making a fire is don't just keep piling it on and let it smother. Let the flames come through what you've put on and then just keep adding. And then we'll get the thicker bits.
This is where it's at, isn't it? Get out and do a bit of wild camping and firelight. You know,
We are. Hey, they're just perfect size, them. And hopefully the fire will spread across the whole lot. And then we're going to do walking on coals later on tonight when we fill the pit up with coals, aren't we, Damian?
Yeah. And we're going to sit around the campfire and tell each other manly stories later.
Yeah. And make sure these two didn't touch me.
Try to see where Damian's like.
Yeah.
Jimmy's got a few fivers stuffed in his back pocket already.
Yeah. He's dropping them all over the campsite as usual.
Roney's forgot his anal beads, like, so that's a good.
Cut.
What was that? Good. It will be when he gets them out. Right, anyway, so we've got a nice bit of food on the go, and I'm sure Damian will participate in a bit as well, like.
He's going to have
So
to.
he's going to have to, because there's enough to feed a third world nation, apparently, so
Yes,
Rooney says.
that's
We
what
are
Jimmy.
the world. We are the children.
And the extra people, so obviously Damian's going to have to participate. We're having a bit of pulled pork, and obviously because we've got manly figures, we're actually going to have some salad with it.
Pulled pork. That sounded a bit naughty, didn't it?
Aye, pulled pork. I was a bit dubious about it when they first started eating that, like the pulled pork, like.
Well,
That could have another meaning, that couldn't it? You've been pulling your pork lately, on.
well, I did.
This is the sort of stuff that normally doesn't get put on my videos, but I think it will because it's a Damian special.
Oh no.
I'll tell you what, I do need to do.
Actually,
I need a can. I'm going to pinch Rooney's can here.
From the
because
pulled
mine
pork.
are too far back.
From the pulled pork across there, and that silver foil is the foreskin. I mean the skin.
Aye.
Aye.
Oh well, we'll get that charred later. And I've brought a couple of bananas as well. And some pulled pork and bananas and some chocolate buttons. So I've got some foil. So if I'm still hungry afterwards, we're gonna make some some bananas.
Buttons. So you're wanting he's got to be wanting bananas somewhere. He's pulled pork and melted chocolate, or he's
And anyway, before it gets too vulgar, everybody, and yeah.
What
I'd
time
just
is
like
it,
to
Jimmy?
say
It's only 6 o'clock as well.
cheers, everybody.
Still
And
at our tway time.
it's about time we got back together for another camp, Damian, because it's been a long time, mate. So thanks for the invite.
You're welcome. I'm totally enjoying it. I'm actually taking a little bit of a sitting back because I normally film the same things that I normally do on my own. I don't want to keep doing that, and I did have plans on not really filming much anyway. But it's turned out to be a little bit unique anyway. So,
Aye.
you know, I nearly left my cameras at home, but I thought, you know what it is, I'd only regret it if I did.
Aye.
Because something exciting will happen. You know, that we might see a
Can you see?
hairy creature or something.
Aye,
Like
aye.
that.
That's it, aye.
I hope I haven't lost me red cabbage.
Your red cabbage.
Your red cabbage, yes. I've got me white cabbage
All
here.
right.
Ooh,
So aye,
That's a nice
we're just
one.
going to get the fire, let it get burnt up nicely, clear the area of all the trip hazards, and then get the tripod over. I think we've got a tripod, have we?
no, they're for lights.
Oh, they're for lights. All right. So
phone them
I need,
there if you
I need,
want.
I need to knock up a tripod, and we'll get this meat hung up.
Well, I'm not using that one, but it's a bit short for the fire.
Aye, it is. I've seen 3 poles doing there, like, so I'll knock one up quickly with them. I've got some string.
You know
in my
what it
pocket.
is? You didn't come late. Me and Damian, we've sat there talking all day, and you're just lying around. You could have had a tripod before you made the fire.
Do you know what it
You
is?
know what it is? You take us for granted, didn't you?
I
Know
said,
what I mean?
I said to
Abuse.
Roney, last
Abuse.
night when he done a live feed with us when I was at work, because he was stuck in the woods by himself because I think he was scared, like, and it was dark. And he says, aye, I'll get loads of wood prepped and everything, so when you come it'll be sorted for you, Jimmy. There was 3
course it
twigs
is.
snapped.
I said that right because he was at work, right? And I didn't want him to have a bad shift, think he's got to finish work, come here,
And graft.
do all the graft. I just led you into a false sense of security. You know what I mean?
And but now you wait, I'll bring his back later on.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's time for a bit of beer o'clock and a bit of banter and a bit of work.
Get out and do a bit of wild camping, you know, it makes sense. You
It
know
certainly does.
it makes sense.
Right, hi everybody, it's 9 o'clock at night and this is the 3rd take of this because everybody takes the piss out of us.
Yes.
And anyway, we've been sitting chilling, having a laugh. We've got some pulled pork on the go down the bottom there.
Yes.
And Rooney's got his Master Chef outfit on with his tash.
And Michael Jackson glove. Shimon.
So as you can see, we've been having a good laugh. And there's Mr. Damian.
Oh, hi. Do you come here often, do you? Yes. Yeah, what is it? I'm talking posh because you know what it is. I haven't got a clue what I'm talking about.
It's because you got £15 hanging out your back pocket.
Oh
yes.
dear.
That was a watery one, more tea.
Yes, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're having a good laugh. We're enjoying ourselves. We've been having some good banter, but unfortunately,
We've lost the plot.
we've lost the plot and the cameras are getting switched off. So I'm going to have some food and I'll see you in the morning because I'm not recording anymore.
Because it's full of shit. And get out and do a bit of wild camping because you know it makes sense. You know it makes sense.
Right then, so that's everybody up now. Damian's up sorting out his stuff. We've got brews on the go and that. I brought a massive full English breakfast for this morning, but nobody's interested in eating. We had that much to eat. Well, I did. I had that much to eat last night. I'm still stuffed. And for the third world nation, Rooney's shouting. But I think it's. I'm feeling a little bit delicate with the drinking last night because I had a couple of cans more than what I normally do. And it pushed us over my limit, like. But it was a cracking night, like, good laugh. Bit too raw for camera. So I think me and Damian didn't do much videoing at all last night, and I don't think there was much videoing done at all on this camp, to be quite honest. So if you're seeing a video, then that's the only clips I've got really. But I'm thirsty, like I've already drank half a bottle of water, got a bit of dehydration, but I slept reasonably well last night, and I think I only woke up about 2 or 3 times, and I think on the second time I ended up having to put earplugs in because the both of them were snoring like this night tomorrow, like. So it's like one was snoring and the other one was stopping, but the other one was starting up at the same time as the other one was stopping. They're talking to the potato people there. But cracking night last night. It was good to be back out with Damian. Yeah. And just for the record, we didn't eat the pheasant. There was too much food to eat in any rate, so we declined. So we're going to leave it open for Mr. and Mrs. Fox.
along with all the bits of leftovers. That's me kettle there boiling away. So I'm going to get myself this brew made. This Soto stove is absolutely fantastic. Like, it takes any time at all, even on a low pressure or low setting, to boil a cup of water. Like, so happy days. Anyway, I can feel myself going into waffle mode, so I'll catch you in it. Right, as you can see, everybody's starting to get packed up now. Damian's just starting to get his kit packed away. Good night last night, Damian.
Yeah, bit of a sore head this morning.
I think we all have, haven't we?
I couldn't even bother to film anything this morning. I just couldn't be bothered.
Aye.
And if my heart's not into it, I didn't really want to.
Well, that's it. If you didn't want to do any recording, it's entirely up to you, mate, you know. At the end of the day, as you can see, we've got a lot of rubbish to take away at the cars. There's a big bag over there as well. All them logs, me and Damian spent a lot of time cutting them logs up. We never even burnt them, did we?
I might even just chuck them under here.
I would chuck them under there for the next time you come, mate. I would. I know what I mean. It's plenty of wood there. And a nice bits of wood as well. But it was a nice little area to sit around last night here. I've still got a big massive bag there full of a full English breakfast to cook and everything. Just can't be bothered. I've had 2 cups of tea, and I think I'll just be taking that back home with us. And I'll be having a full English breakfast for tea tonight. So we've got Roney over the far side here, look at. He's just been having a couple of brews and that. I didn't think even he's hungry, are you?
What, mate?
You're not hungry?
Not at the minute, no.
No. Well, so look, it's like 20 past 10, so we're going to be here at about 2-3 o'clock. So we might have a bacon sandwich or something, or whatever.
You get up late and you end up having to cook over a period of time. So you end up having a late tea, or lunch or whatever.
Yeah. I think me and Rooney for the next few camps we're probably going to go back to basics and go to like basic foods where it's quick and easy to cook, so we can have more time to chill out, because it's a hard process and it's heavy carrying and all, isn't it?
It is carrying fresh, but it's worth it though at the same time.
Oh, when you have a nice decent meal.
It just depends if we're going to have to say, like, if we're coming up late, we'll have like cheap and nasty food,
like pot noodles and things.
We've got time to prep it, so it's
at
a reasonable time.
Yeah. Right, everybody, that's us all packed up and ready to go. You can see Rooney's just over there, just putting his burger and that on. I've got mine on now. This is my area where I kept, so all nice and tidied up, everything put away. Obviously, it's a bit of a permanent area for people camping, so with Damian, so happy days, like. But yeah, had a fantastic night last night. Really enjoyed myself. A lot of good banter, which is just unrecordable, like. It was just for the people that was at the actual camp. So I don't know how much footage I've got for this video, so hopefully I've got enough to put one out. If I have, yous are listening to us talking like this now. Yeah, it's been good to meet back up with Damian again. Good crack, like. Got loads of food left. I've got the full English breakfast stuff to take back home. So it looks like I'm going to be having a full English breakfast for tea tonight at home. Right, Rooney's area over there, all nice and clean. And he's just got his rubbish bag and a couple of bits to pick up. You got anything you want to say, Rooney?
Well, just say, you know, when you're wild camping and that, just don't take things serious. What are you laughing at?
I'm not, mate. I've got wind.
All right.
I'm just going to... Hang on a second, I'll come over.
Just don't take things serious, you know. You're out to have a good time, but leave the place as you actually find it. Hopefully in a little bit better condition, you know. Didn't have too much to say with me potato people and Brussels sprouts and that last night, because I was lucky to be a guest of Damian, the Fellwanderer. We've had a cracking night. We've put the world to rights, and we talked lots of shite. But shite up the northeast doesn't mean shite. It means just good crack, right? So if you hear us saying shite, we're not really talking shite. We're talking about good crack. So just remember, enjoy yourself and don't take yourself serious. You Beck.
And for our host of the night, Mr. Damian, the Fellwanderer.
From what I can remember of it, it was a fantastic night. Loads of good crack. I think I filmed up to a certain point, and then after that I just put the camera away. I was just too far gone, but I totally enjoyed it. It's been
I hope
fantastic.
it's got a good neat look, like, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, hopefully me and Damian will be meeting up a couple of more times, do some different types of camps, hopefully, and obviously, my camping buddy Roney will be there as well, like. So we're gonna cut down on the fancy foods for a bit and go back to basics and see what we can do. But other than that, it's been a cracking night out. We've got a lot of stuff to carry out. A lot of empty cans. We've all got our rubbish bags. So anyway, alright, leave no trace. But it's sort of like it is, because it's like a permanent sort of camp. But thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget, check all the links below, and I'll catch you on the next one. See you later.